Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I was able to do another $10 pickup at the Dollar Tree to add to my food storage stockpile prepper pantry. Prepping doesn't have to be expensive, complicated, or difficult in any way. You just need to pick up one thing at a time if that's all you have. Because as you've seen prices going higher, what do you think is going to happen in the future? Things are going to become more expensive, and as things become more expensive, we don't necessarily have more money, and so the items that you have today can help be there for you in the future when they could become too expensive to continue to buy. So stock up now. That's a great way to save money in the future. So what are the 8 items that I bought for my $10 pickup at Dollar Tree? First was a little jar of asparagus spears, and I haven't ever bought them before, but there was a lady buying them and she was telling me these are very delicious, and so it's a great way to have a different kind of a vegetable in your prepper pantry. And guess what? You can just open these up, eat them as is. You can put them into a salad. There's lots of ways to use asparagus, and they're already cooked, so in an emergency you don't have to start cooking asparagus, which they're so delicious. Spring is coming. Fresh ones are going to be available, but in the meantime, I have a little jar of them. It's been harder to find the Hungry Jack shredded hash browns. These are dehydrated, and guess what? They had 3 boxes, so I picked up all 3 of them. These are great. You can just pour them into, say, a clean canning jar, put on the lid, and they're in an airtight container, and they can last for many, many years. I like to not only rehydrate them and use them as hash browns, they're great to pour into soups and stews that might require potatoes. You can add some of these out of your prepper pantry and they'll rehydrate while your soup or stew is cooking and bubbling away on the stove. I do have one thing to report. The Idahoan brand packets of mashed potatoes have always been my favorite. I've had lots and lots of them in my food storage stockpile, but I did have one that was put away. It was expired 8 years past the best by use by sell by date, and it had completely turned yellow and didn't smell good. And I somehow didn't take a picture of it, but I thought I would tell you, yes, these can last for several years past the date, but I've discovered 8 years is too long. So make sure that you're rotating the foods that you're buying within a reasonable amount of time. The reason the Hungry Jack shredded potatoes are going to last longer than the Idahoan mashed potatoes is if you look at the ingredients. Basically, the shreds are just potatoes, and the mashed potatoes include other ingredients, which, say for example, oil, which is going to go rancid. And so foods aren't going to last forever. Don't put away foods that have multiple ingredients and think that you can get the same amount of longevity that you can out of, say, a single ingredient like rice or beans. It just isn't possible. You can stretch it out a few years, but don't count on it going forever. If you're buying these foods, it's because you plan to eat them, rotate, and replace them. I picked up 2 more boxes of Hydramate, which is a hydration support, and maybe you've seen them as like hydration multiplier or something like that. These are 2 packets for $1.25. I was recently at the pharmacy, and while I was waiting for something, I noticed a different brand on the shelf, and guess what? They were $2 per packet. So if having hydration support is something that you're interested in, how you can turn regular water and make it better, more nutritious, and healthier for your body, and just different ways that we want to make sure we can get the fluids that we need. So check out the Hydramate at Dollar Tree. They're a great buy at $1.25. I also picked up another packet of the Sunkissed Orange Peach Mango. There's 6 little packets in here, and you can add these into water. They make it more flavorful. They're also adding vitamin C, which your body can't store vitamin C. You need to have some every single day. So if this makes a delicious drink that helps you have the vitamins that you need, why not have them in your prepper pantry and your food storage stockpile? The last thing I bought was one of the pizza crusts. These can last a few months, but I don't stockpile piles of them. But the reason I needed to buy one this day was because in my stockpile I have a jar of pizza sauce, a box of pepperoni, and these need to be rotated. So how simple to buy an already pre-made crust at Dollar Tree to be able to prepare pizza. So the only thing I needed to add for $1.25 was a crust. So I can open the crust, top it with sauce, add some cheese, pepperoni, and any other thing you want. There's so many ways that you can top a pizza. Think of the favorite ways that you like to enjoy pizza. You can put Alfredo, you can put chicken, you can top it with artichoke hearts, fresh vegetables. So it's nice to be able to pick up a pizza crust for $1.25 and have it in your pantry. The date on this is 5 months ahead of when I purchased it. And so yes, I could put this together in my pantry with a few of the other items and then have that as a quick and easy meal. But it's probably not going to last longer than that, and I wouldn't count on stretching it out till the very last day. Something to know if you're using a jar of the pizza sauce is you just don't need the whole jar for a pizza. So something that I do with the leftovers is heat up some meatballs and use it as a little dip or a dunk, and that makes a very delicious snack or part of another meal. So make plans on how you're going to use up the entire amount of food that you have so that nothing gets wasted. That's part of the reason that American grocery bills are so high, is the amount of food waste. So try to plan and be creative and think of how can I use every single item that I have in my prepper pantry, anything that I open, so that nothing gets wasted. Use your sauce for pizza, use it for a dip for meatballs, even add it with some other ingredients and turn it into a nice pot of soup. But try not to waste it. Don't just shove it in the back of the refrigerator and keep pushing it back until it isn't any good anymore. Keep it on the front, keep it in mind, and then use up the things you have to get the full value out of your grocery dollars. Leave us some comments. What are you doing to help add to your prepper pantry stockpile? What things are you finding at the Dollar Tree? And all the great tips you have on how to use those products to make more interesting meals. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.